Hey, welcome back to our channel. So I thought this was going to be a very different video. I had a plan. I thought I was going to get all dressed up in one of my fancy dog dresses. And then I didn't. I'm just finished grooming Sirius. Welcome to life in spring with Newfoundland. And I'm getting ready to take her to the vet. We finally, I think, found a vet that we like here in Portland, which is exciting, knock on wood. We had an amazing family vet in New York that took us years and years and years to find, and actually leaving our beloved vet was one of the hardest things, if not the hardest thing about deciding to move cross country. And we've been so blessed here. We had an amazing orthopedic surgeon. It was the third surgeon we'd met with. And loved him. We had amazing physical therapist, veterinarian, and rehab vet. But the journey to finding a primary care vet has been rough. I give myself a little bit of break about it because we've only been here 6 months. In the last week, it'll be just hitting that 6-month mark. And so it takes time, but it's hard. And it's hard to not have a vet you know and trust and knows your whole family. And so this isn't about that, but I am getting ready to walk Sirius to the vet. Also, our new vet is in walking distance of the house, which is amazing. She's totally fine. I'm psyched. This vet also, in the way that they worked with us, were able to get special order us Lyme vaccines, which is fantastic. Lyme is not as major of an issue here, but it is an issue if you go into the woods and backcountry, and we do a lot of adventures with the dogs, and coming from the Northeast where Lyme is such a huge issue, I don't play around with ticks. So Lyme vaccine, and our vet heard that, understood that, agreed it was a reasonable approach to take, and special ordered Lyme vaccines for us. So rock. But anyway, so I thought I was going to make this video all dressed up because I am so excited about the books that I have coming out right now. I've been writing about dogs. I've been obsessed with dogs since I could talk, and I have been playing around with dog sports, competing in dog sports, training dogs, basically my whole life. And I've written for dog magazines for over a decade. Writing about dogs is one of the main things that I do. And this year, I'm releasing 3 dog books. I am so excited. I'm working on a picture book as part of this series of books I'm doing called Bedtime Stories for Rescue Dogs. The first book in the series is coming out with one of my favorite dog illustrators, Lily Chin. I just feel so excited about getting to work with her, and she's just amazing. And the book we're doing together is called William to the Rescue, and it's about a Chinese crested, and it is so cute. And I can't wait to talk more about it with you. And then my book that's coming out in August is called Tricks in the City for Daring Dogs and the Humans Who Love Them. It's coming out on Mango Press, and it is a super fun trick dog training book. It is available for pre-order now. That link is in the description box below. It's fun. It's just taking everything I love about dog tricks and sharing it all with you. How to teach your dog tricks, all kinds of tricks. So that's a ton of fun. And then the book that's coming out the soonest is called Healing. It is my first memoir. It's a lyric essay. It's hybrid. It's super different and experimental, and I'm so proud of it. These are the proofs. They do not resell, uncorrected proofs. And it is, you can see a tailbone up the spine. I'm so in love with it. It's this really gorgeous matte cover art or cover printing. I just finished correcting the proofs. So it releases May 1st. It is available for pre-order. The link is below. Pre-order print for signed copies, as well as on Amazon for Kindle. Pre-order the Kindle version. And it is so cool. I don't want to show too much, but it is definitely one of the most, you can see my pencil corrections, but experimental things I've done. It is all of my dog stories, or at least a lot of my dog stories. They're stories I have wanted to tell for so long. It is raw, it is fun, it is playful, it is queer, it is talking about themes like anxiety and PTSD and trauma and survival and dogs and dogs and dogs and dogs and dog training and dog sports. And it is, it's very cool. It is sort of taking different approaches to sort of like creating text on the page and like trying to, part of why I want to show some of this is I was at AWP last week, which is this big writers conference, and I ran into some writer friends of mine, and I happened to have the proofs with me because I've been like carrying them everywhere, like correcting them. I just finished today, and this friend of mine had like asked about the book, and I was like, oh, I have the proofs here, and I like whipped it out and like, you know, did some like little scroll through and was like showing her stuff, and she was like, ooh, like throw books on the ground. She was like, oh my God, like it's totally different than what I pictured. She'd like been seeing all my social media posts about it. And I realized that I haven't like done the clearest job, like talking about like the way in which I'm really playing with form on the page and how different it is from a lot of my work. And it's so exciting, and it's really just like, it's hybrid, it's experimental, it's very fun. And so I wanted to like just make a quick little video showing some of that. Because I'm so excited about it. I'm so proud of this book. The back cover had some issues with the format stuff, so that's all getting fixed this is why we have print proofs. I'm just so proud of it, and I'm so excited about it. And I've wanted to tell these stories for a long time. I've been nervous to tell these stories. It's so different. I had the opportunity while I was at AWP to do an interview with PBS Books. We were mostly talking about one of my novels, but then we ended up having this huge conversation about healing, which was super exciting. It turns out that the interviewer from PBS is a dog person, and it feels... the moment feels right. It feels time and ready to do this book, and I am so excited to share it with all of you. And yeah, like I hope that this is the beginning of doing more sort of experimental things like this, and really getting to, it was like somewhat back to a place, like I feel like it feels like connected to my roots as a zinester. Like I want to make work that I'm excited about and that brings me joy. And this does. Like I have been so obsessed with working on this book the past couple of years, and just ready to bring it into the world and to tell these stories and to like in some way like immortalize these dogs that have like completely changed my life and shaped my world. And like I have all kinds of just sort of like stuff built up around it, and being really honest about what that journey has been like for me, and being transparent about what it was like to work with a service dog, and panic and anxiety, and how that has been debilitating in my life, and how I manage all of those pieces. Like all of this feels connected to me, and I'm just so excited to be able to share it and to talk about sort of some of these oldest stories about dogs that like the people closest to me know, and that shape everything about who I am and how I engage with the world. And I'm just so excited, as well as new things. There's a lot of new stories in here for those of you who love my dogs. All three of my dogs very much in here. And yeah, so I'm just so excited to share it and to have it out in the world. It's releasing so soon. I can't believe it's already April, so it'll be out in less than a month, but you can pre-order it now. Please do, if you're at all interested in it. I just, dogs are the world to me, and I'm really excited to be able to put these stories out in this very literary way, and I hope you like it. So please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not already subscribed. I have footage on my phone from rally and agility backyard training over the last couple of weeks that I need to upload into a video. I'll be doing that very, very soon, and I'll see you later.